Today we'll be looking at some of the improvements to the QuickBooks 2017 desktop products. Intuit has extended QuickBooks search capabilities this year by adding an amount range search feature to the Find functionality within QuickBooks. Let's take a look. As you can see, the new Amount Range Find feature is built right into the existing QuickBooks Find screen. Simply select Amount as the search filter. Enter the from and to amounts and click Find to complete the search. Additionally, this same type of search can be performed for a specific customer or vendor by pre-selecting them from within the appropriate center. It can also be used as a filter on reports to further refine data. The new Insights into Deleted Users functionality in QuickBooks 2017 allows you to identify deleted users on all reports by username, providing deeper insights into user history and a stronger audit trail within the program. In previous versions of QuickBooks Desktop, once a user was deleted from a company file, you couldn't identify any actions that user had performed within it. Now, deleted users appear on any reports that list users by name with the words deleted user in parentheses. This allows small businesses and accountants alike to identify who entered, deleted, or modified transactions, even if the individual is no longer a QuickBooks user. Let's watch this feature in action. Notice the accountant user listed here on the audit trail report. Deleting this user in the past would have made it impossible to identify which transactions they had created or modified. Now, even after the user is deleted, it's easy to identify their actions within the file. The user mode switching enhancements being introduced in the new QuickBooks 2017 desktop products. For small businesses operating a QuickBooks company file in multi-user mode, switching back to single-user mode to perform important tasks, such as payroll setup, changing accounts, or printing 1099s, can be a challenge. Getting everyone logged out of QuickBooks so the switch can occur can seem like a Herculean task, even if the users are all in a single location. If they're spread out across multiple sites, it can be nearly impossible. Enter the new User Mode Switching enhancements in the QuickBooks 2017 desktop product. This new feature allows the QuickBooks Company Administrator to instruct users to log out of QuickBooks right in the program. The admin can even set a log-off timer to provide users with a time limit and enter an estimated time for the single-user mode activities, so users know when they can log back in. Once all other users have exited the company file, QuickBooks will automatically revert to single-user mode on the admin system, saving even more time. In the event that users do not log out as requested, the admin can elect to kick them out. Again, once the other users are logged off, QuickBooks will revert to single-user mode automatically.
On top of the three features that you just saw that are new to QuickBooks Pro, Premier, and Enterprise for 2017, a few of the things I wanted to show you, not only in product, but also just to let you know of some other changes. One thing for Pro Advisors. New Pro Advisor program members will no longer receive a new member kit. So membership kits are no longer shipped to any Pro Advisors. Existing Pro Advisor Premium members, those that have the Enterprise as well as the Mac, they will not be getting a Mac 2017 product to download, but you can go ahead and still download your QB Mac 2016. The other thing to note about these enhancements you're seeing, a couple things come to mind for me. I mean, it's a very limited, short list, right? And we are investing more in QuickBooks Online, right? But you still have your desktop clients, and we're going to encourage any new clients to the firm to go with QuickBooks Online. But if there's just a scenario where they want to stay with desktop, then you would get them 2017 Pro or Premier or Enterprise. And all these features you're seeing in this video are in all those products. There's nothing specific to Enterprise or QuickBooks Accountant Edition. However, there are some new features that we feel accountants are really going to appreciate working in QuickBooks 2017, and I'm in my Accountant Edition 2017, and one is scheduling reports. So it's already a QuickBooks Online feature, the ability to auto-send reports to go right out of QBO. In desktop, we have it now as well. You'll find it under the Reports menu, Scheduled Reports, and you can just go ahead and schedule the setup. So I can look at the reports that I want to look at, maybe like just company reports, and we'll just do a balance sheet and a P&L. And so I'm selecting the reports from the report groups and even memorized reports. And then I'm going to click next, and you can set the schedule. You name it. Like this will just be financials, and I'm going to select the frequency that it's going to be weekly, and we're going to go ahead and start it right after Labor Day and select the time of when it goes out, AM, PM. And you can even be notified before sending the email if you want. And we are going to email these reports every Tuesday at 1 starting on this day. And it kind of gives you a countdown of when it will be sent. And you'll see a pop-up too in product as well. And you click next, and then who it's going to go to. So you'd fill out that information as well, and the subject, and then a password. That is important. You're going to put a password on these, and because when they get the email, they're going to have to, the attachment, they're going to have to enter the password to see it. So we're protecting it. That's important as well. Any information you need, just click help down here. And then you can choose what you want to write in here, right? We give you some basics, but you can edit this, the body of the email. So select reports, set the schedule, compose the email, then you click schedule. And now it brings me into the scheduled reports center where I can edit or even delete out the schedule if I want to. So again, that's reports, scheduled reports. To see the centers this, to set it up, just click schedule setup. Scheduled reports will not function correctly if multiple versions of QuickBooks 2017 are installed on the same operating system. Now, typically, you're just going to have QuickBooks Accountant Edition 17, but sometimes you might have Enterprise, so you might notice some issues with that. Not saying it won't work. Scheduled reports will not function in a multi-user or hosted environment. So you'll be in single user mode and not in a hosted environment, at least at this time. Now let's keep with the reporting enhancement theme. If you go to reports, and I'm just going to go to a profit and loss standard this fiscal year, this show here in the upper left. So it's quicker to get to the actual filters or display columns or the pop-up instead of hitting customize. So I can see that I'm looking at all income and expense accounts and this fiscal year. If I was to click on any of the blue links, it brings up the modify report window and I can go right into filter. And same with this fiscal year. And I can quickly, check off that filter, and it's going to look at just this month, which is the default. Another nice touch with the actual showing filters themselves is you can see exactly what filters are turned on for your customized reports. You'll also notice on the home page, record deposits, we now put a number of payments waiting to be deposited. So now I can click on it, and it still brings me into the deposit window, but I'm at least notified of how many I have right on the home screen itself. Another improvement, we will show when a credit card charge has cleared. When you've actually reconciled it, we'll have a check mark cleared on the face of it, just like a check. After recording a deposit, sometimes you want to print out the summary, and now we are going to include the actual company name on a deposit summary. Finally, when I go to Employees Enter Time, the weekly timesheet, you can actually copy lines on a timesheet. I have my line. You can right-click on the line you just created, copy line, and then go down to the next line, paste line.